start off, how are things going this week? How are you?
We're doing all right. We had a successful week last week, and we're just trying to fix our mistakes we made last week. And it's been a exciting start to the season. It's always nice starting out 1-0, but we got to fix our mistakes we made last week going into week 2.
You guys had the big 46-12 win over St. Thomas Aquinas. What did you like from that game, and what are you hoping to bring into week 2?
I think at the beginning of the season, as coaches, you're really trying to find out if your kids, have like a passion for the game and they fly around and hit people. And I think that's one thing we do really well. I think we get to the football, and that's something, you can't really coach kids to care, and I think they really care. And we had our mistakes, bumps and bruises last week, but they're fixable. So I'm excited that we made fixable mistakes, and I can tell our kids really care about the game.
What are the mistakes that you're referring to, and what has been kind of the main focus in
Um,
practice?
just some stupid penalties and, plays we've been running for a while that we just aren't doing exactly how, we've been doing in practice, just minor stuff like that definitely are fixable. And we're going to make sure that those things get polished. We tell our kids every year the biggest growth for a team is between week 1 and week 2. So if we make that jump and we make that growth, we'll be happy.
You guys scored 26 points in the first quarter last Friday. What led to the hot start?
I think we have a very dangerous special teams unit. We have a lot of skilled kids that when they have the ball in their hand, they can be dangerous. So I think that's one thing that, we really been hanging our hat on, that in past years, we haven't really done that. We just have a lot of weapons. So I think, we can get a punt return here, kick return there, or get a big hit and a fumble on kickoff. That's something we're really going to take pride in this year that I think can change games.
Your quarterback, Dylan, threw for 132 yards, 3 TDs. What did you see from him?
What I love about him is that he's a student of the game. He's not just going out there and, throwing the ball around. Just because we have all these athletes doesn't mean he's not a good quarterback. And he was just with me today watching film, and he really wants to learn the game. And that's, I think, a lot of good quarterbacks in high school kind of take that for granted, because it's a different mentality when you want to learn what a defense is doing, and you want, when he comes off to the sideline and tells me that he sees this or he sees that, that's what really impresses me about him.
What about your skilled players? It seems like you guys got the ball to everyone. Multiple players found the end zone. Just what did you see from that tape?
Yeah, and that was another thing I really was impressed with Dylan about. He can get the ball around to different guys, and they're all capable, and he can count on all of them. So, yeah, they've been working hard. Our skill guys, we have a lot of guys back, which really helped us, because they kind of already know the offense. They kind of know what I'm looking for, what Dylan's looking for. Dylan got thrown into the mid-season last year, so they got to work with him already half the season. So it's kind of like that chemistry is just finally coming together.
Turning the page, not too much time to celebrate that win. Week 2, Crestwood, just what are you expecting?
I expect a very well-coached team to come down. We're excited to finally have our home opener. Hopefully, we know we have a lot of people in the stands. It's always exciting time in Struthers on a Friday night during high school football season. But they're going to be really well coached and not make many mistakes. So those mistakes we kind of made last week, we got to fix, because, turnovers and penalties can really change the game. So we got to make sure that we have less than Crestwood does.